People often come to me and ask for the best place to source clothing for sale. And earlier this year, I filmed a 15-minute video on the best wholesale clothing vendors in the LA fashion district. But the problem was that all those vendors were for women's clothing. What can I say? There's easily an order of magnitude more women's clothing suppliers than men's clothing suppliers because women just buy more clothes. So in this video, I'm going to highlight the best men's wholesale clothing vendors from both China and the United States. And some of the vendors on this list sell both men's and women's clothing, but it's mostly suppliers that specialize in men's apparel. What's up everyone? My name is Steve Chu and I run two seven-figure businesses. An e-commerce store that sells handkerchiefs and linens over at bumblebeelinens.com and my blog over at mywifequitherjob.com where I teach e-commerce. Now before I begin this video, I just want to say upfront that for most of you starting out who want to start an e-commerce store selling clothing, importing clothes from China is probably the wrong way to go. There's a common misconception that clothing is no longer produced in the United States, but a significant amount of wholesale clothing for men is designed and made in Los Angeles, California, within the LA fashion district, and from various boutiques all over the world. Now, while sourcing wholesale clothing from China is popular, prices for China wholesale suppliers have gone up significantly over the years and continues to grow at a rapid pace. A lot of Chinese workers no longer want to work in factories, and those that remain are receiving significant raises. Now, while you can still buy wholesale clothing from China, there are many disadvantages. For example, the lead times for receiving product are on the order of months. You typically have to order your goods 3 to 4 months in advance, which makes inventory planning extremely important. The minimum order quantities are higher. The prices in China are super low, but you have to commit to larger quantities in order to make it worth your while, especially when they're shipping overseas in play. The communication can also be a problem. In order to communicate with your factories, you either have to stay up late or wake up super early, and designing new products in China can be a little bit more difficult as well. But when you source men's clothing in the US, the process is a whole lot easier. Your wholesale clothing vendor is just a phone call away, the time zones are manageable, and in the worst case, you can just hop on a plane and visit them. In addition, more and more customers want to buy clothing made in the US or Europe. So here's what I would do if I were to start a men's clothing company today. Start out local, within the LA fashion district or wherever, or shop at smaller boutiques or use your own sewists and create a small line of clothing first. For example, start a spring line of pants or shirts. Don't carry too much inventory in too many different sizes. Maybe you can even try to have your clothing sewn on demand. And then, once you know what styles sell well and in what sizes, you then go to China and purchase in bulk at a fraction of the price. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you sign up for my free 6-day e-commerce course below. In any case, let's start with wholesale men's clothing suppliers in the United States. First place I recommend is just to look at Shopify Handshake. Shopify Handshake is a wholesale marketplace that connects Shopify merchants with unique hand-picked suppliers who offer products at wholesale prices. And it's launched by Shopify. The platform allows suppliers to list their products for Shopify merchants to discover and purchase in bulk for resale in their own stores. You'll find a whole bunch of high-quality wholesale men's clothing vendors for urban clothing, outdoor wear, ethnically made shirts, and more on the platform. Now, the marketplace curates thousands of items from distinct, trendy brands to help you sell products that your customers will love. Now, Handshake can be particularly beneficial for sourcing wholesale men's clothing if you have a Shopify store. Because with Handshake, Shopify merchants can easily find and purchase wholesale men's clothing items directly from suppliers without needing to search multiple websites or platforms. It's just super efficient. Handshake handpicks its suppliers to ensure quality and reliability, and this provides Shopify merchants with peace of mind that they're working with legit suppliers. And they also offer a pretty decent variety of men's clothing from various suppliers. And best of all, Handshake integrates directly with Shopify, so you can manage your inventory, orders, and shipping all within the Shopify platform. The second place to look for men's wholesale clothing is Faire. Faire is an online wholesale marketplace that connects independent retailers with suppliers or brands offering unique, high-quality clothing. You can think of it like Shopify Handshake, except it targets everyone and not just Shopify stores. Now, Faire offers a carefully curated selection of products, including men's clothing from various suppliers, ensuring that retailers have access to unique, stylish, and high-quality items. It's also super easy to browse, compare, and order products from multiple suppliers at reasonable, low quantities. In addition, Faire also provides net payment terms for for qualified retailers so you can actually order without paying upfront. And then finally, Faire offers free returns on products that don't sell well within 60 days, and every supplier on the platform has reviews and ratings that you can go through. Now, outside of those marketplaces, let's talk about individual suppliers now. First one I want to talk about is called Vustra. Vustra is a wholesale men's clothing vendor that makes clothing with a modern, elegant European style with many colors, textures, and patterns. Vustra emphasizes sustainable and quality fashion as their line is made with Global Organic Textile Standard, or GOTS, certified 100% Italian and Turkish organic cotton. And their vision is pretty clear. They make sustainable, workhorse apparel that has the lowest socio-environmental footprint. They use the best possible materials, 100% sustainable fibers combined with low-impact dyes, and crafted by the best possible production, fair trade certified and ethical manufacturing units. Here are their wholesale terms and conditions. Returns are accepted within 14 days of purchase, international orders are accepted, and buying wholesale requires an application process. The next vendor I want to talk about is called FindYourCoast Apparel. FindYourCoast is a wholesale apparel company that caters to men who like the beach and other outdoor elements. They cater to the doers, the go-getters, the board riders, the adventurers, and their mission is to provide high-quality casual comfort apparel for men who seek to live an adventure-filled life, and they will be proud to tell their grandkids. Now, customer satisfaction is guaranteed. If you are not happy, then they are not happy and will deliver the right solution for you, guaranteed. Here are their wholesale terms and conditions. The minimum order is $225, there's no charge for returns, and you can return your unused clothing within 30 days. The next men's vendor is called Spiritex. Spiritex is a wholesale clothing vendor that uses eco-friendly dyes and makes apparel grown and sewn in the USA from seed to shirt, field to fabric. From men's and women's apparel to kids' wholesale clothing, all apparel is made in the USA from 100% organic cotton, and here are their terms and conditions. There's a 6-piece minimum purchase, and additional discounts are available for larger purchases. Sample pricing is also available for a single garment, and there's a 30-day restocking fee on merchandise that is returned within 30 days. The next vendor is called Railcare Fine Goods. Railcare is a wholesale men's clothing supplier that is based in El Monte, California, and they have a small team of sewers, leather workers, and makers to build clothing using the highest quality raw materials available that stand the test of time. Everything is built from start to finish to ensure longevity. Now, by focusing on quality and integrity for all their products, Railcare has built a loyal brand following that just keeps growing. Here are their terms and conditions. The minimum order is only $100. There are no charges for returns, and you can return your unused clothing within 30 days. Next vendor I want to talk about is Raga. Raga is a wholesale men's fashion brand that blends Indian heritage with Los Angeles culture, offering unique and stylish clothing. The Raga Man collection features menswear including shirts, jackets, vests, pants, and shorts that embraces multiculturalism and bridges the gap between the two cultures, providing a distinctive fashion experience for customers. Now, the minimum order is only $100. There are no charges for returns within 30 days. However, refunds larger than $500 are subject to a 15% restocking fee. The next men's wholesale vendor is called Poplin Co. Poplin Co is a Canadian men's clothing company specializing in 100% cotton, responsibly made apparel. Their mission is to boost happiness, confidence, and friendships through their unique and original hand-drawn prints and patterns. Now, this company is dedicated to high-quality, ethically sourced products and crafted to last, with all items produced at BSCI and BCI recognized factories. Poplin Co focuses on small batch production for exclusivity and sustainability, while using 100% BCI cotton, ensuring their garments are environmentally friendly and free of synthetic fibers. Here are their terms and conditions. You get $100 off your first order, 1 year free shipping, and you can also buy now and pay 60 days later, and there are free returns on your first order. Next vendor is called Signal Clothing. Signal is a men's clothing brand established in 1967 in Denmark, focused on crafting high-quality leisure wear, including the perfect pair of trousers. Now, the company aims to produce refined and functional garments suitable for everyday use and modern life. They have a global presence. They've expanded beyond Denmark and offers its collections worldwide. There are no minimums, and you get free shipping for orders over $70. But returns must be made within 14 days, but when you cancel a purchase, you are refunded all payment received, including your shipping. The next company is called Me and Henry. Me and Henry is a wholesale men's clothing brand that offers stylish apparel for boys aged 0 to 16 years and matching items for dads. Launched in 2018, the brand has quickly gained popularity in North America, carried by over 900 boutiques in major retailers like Saks, Nordstrom's, and Neiman Marcus. Designed in London with a European aesthetic, the collection features classic styles with a twist using unique fabrics and textures. Their clothes are ideal for various occasions, and the brand's muted colors and designs have garnered a strong following on Instagram with endorsements from many influencers. They have 12 showrooms in North America and an online ordering portal, and personal appointments can be made in Dallas, Atlanta, and their LA showrooms. There's no minimum order, but orders that are over $1,000 get free shipping. They also have flexible terms, no set size runs, substitutions, or strict delivery dates. And you are actually encouraged to share images and photography on social media. And you also get free bedtime storybooks with orders over $1,000 to use as a gift with purchase. The next vendor is called Merlino Street. Merlino Street is an Australian-owned men's lifestyle brand launched in 2019 that encapsulates the Australian summer style. They've adopted a more sustainable approach to men's fashion while keeping it as affordable as possible, and they primarily use eco-friendly fabrics made out of linen, hemp, and bamboo. Now, in order to buy from Merlino, you must spend a minimum of $197.53 with free shipping and easy returns. The next brand is called Zanouchi. Zanouchi is a luxury clothing brand that offers a curated selection of luxury streetwear in the UK at low prices, including tracksuits, t-shirts, and more. They focus on providing high-end urban fashion that is both accessible and affordable without compromising on quality. And their goal is to create luxurious, casual garments that offer an exceptional customer experience. So here are their terms and conditions. The minimum order is $240. You also get $100 off your first order and free shipping with net 60 terms, and all products ship from the United Kingdom. The next men's clothing brand is called Publish. Established in 2009, Publish is a lifestyle men's brand that delivers honestly crafted modern clothing and accessories, combining utility, fashion, and style. With a focus on timeless sensibility and sophistication, Publish reinnovates traditional menswear, offering products ranging from laid-back sweatshirts to elevated joggers. They aim to refine daily life and inspire its customers by transcending the realms of art and fashion. Those are their words, not mine. Here are their terms and conditions. The minimum order is $500, and all products ship within 1 to 3 business days, and all returns must be received within 30 days. Now that's a list of men's clothing suppliers in the US and the UK and Europe. But what about Chinese men's clothing suppliers? The 3 Chinese wholesale clothing vendors that are well known in this space are Light in the Box, Wholesale 7, Alibaba, Global Sources, and Made in China. Now, as I mentioned earlier, when you order from China, you usually have to order in larger quantities, especially if you want to have your own custom styles created under your own brand. Now, if you are not ready to order 500 pieces of every design and size for your clothing, it's best to sell wholesale first from the US or use local sewists to make your clothing in your home country. Then, once your order volume picks up, you can consider going to China. Otherwise, you might end up with a lot of excess clothing that you just can't get rid of. Now that you know where to find wholesale men's clothing, watch this video here for a complete list of wholesale clothing vendors for women.